The year is 2003, and Carly is freaking out. Why is Carly freaking out? Because she just remembered that she has an essay due at midnight, and it's 7:45 p.m. That leaves her just 4 hours and 15 minutes. Now 4 hours and 14 minutes left to complete the entire thing. What's she gonna do? Well, if she had a time machine, she could head back a week earlier and let her past self know that leaving things until the last minute is unwise. But time travel had not been invented in 2003. She really has three options. Option 1, roll up her sleeves, get to work, and compose the best essay that she can on her own. Option 2, get some help from her older brother, who knows quite a lot about the topic of her essay. Option 3, just get her brother to write the thing for her, because he can pound out an essay in no time. In Carly's multiverse of homework madness, there are now 3 Carlys, and in each of these, she makes a different choice. Option 1, conscientious Carly worked all evening, made her outline, wrote a rough draft, took time to edit it, and hit send at 11:58 and 39 seconds. That left 1 minute and 21 seconds for conscientious Carly to tell herself, Carly, don't ever do that to me again. Option 2, compromising Carly asked her brother for some guidance, and he sat beside her as she typed and helped her create her outline. He shared what he knew about the topic, pointed her to some really helpful resources, and agreed to help her edit her work once she was done. Compromising Carly hit send at 10:45 and needed to get her brother a gift card to his favorite restaurant to thank him. Option 3, conniving Carly asked her brother for help, and her brother rolled his eyes, said, shove over, shorty. His fingers made sparks and smoke fly off the keyboard, and he pounded out a brilliant essay so fast it made conniving Carly's head spin. Before the clock had hit 8:30, conniving Carly hit send, and she had the rest of the evening free. So, which of these Carlys in the multiverse of homework madness do you think did the right thing? Well, we already know that Carly should have started earlier, so you could say none of them, but in terms of academic integrity, what conscientious Carly and compromising Carly did was just fine, though compromising Carly should remember to cite her brother as a source in her bibliography. Conniving Carly, I think we can all agree, cheated. None of the ideas came from her own brain, none of the words came from her own brain, and she handed someone else's work in and stuck her name on it. That's plagiarism. It's cheating. And when Conniving Carly's teacher read this brilliant essay, she knew something was up, and Conniving Carly was in big trouble. But what if this scenario didn't happen in 2003? What if it happened in 2023? What would Carly's daughter, Rachel, do in this same situation?